In this video, we'll look at the installation process for the RM-2 mount. The RM-2 consists of two tubes, a vertical tube and a horizontal tube. To do this installation, you'll need your tubes, as well as the swivel joint, the indexing clamp, the quick shift joint, your red T-handle wrench. You'll also need the 4mm Allen wrench. Let's get started. Once you have all your parts gathered, we'll begin by installing the swivel joint onto your frame clamp. So inside the swivel joint, there's two hex head bolts, a larger one and a smaller one. The smaller one that's offset tightens and loosens the rotation lock and sets it into place once you're ready to finalize your install. So I'm going to make sure that that's loose enough that this has free rotation. And I can now align my rotation lock pin into one of the rotation lock holes on the outer frame of the frame clamp. Align my center bolt. And now I need to make sure that with my swivel joint, that the black handle is facing forward when it's open and backwards when it's closed. More on that in just a moment. The other piece I need to make sure of is that the silver pins on the top and bottom are facing straight up and down. So with that in position, I'll start by using my red T-handle wrench to tighten the center bolt. And then I'll use my 4mm Allen wrench to tighten the rotation lock bolt. And if you need a little assistance with this, your red T-handle wrench has a hole in it. You can slide that over the end of it and use that to get a better grip to tighten. And now that's nice and tight. The next thing you'll need is your vertical tube. If you're not sure which one was your vertical tube, check your selection sheet or ask your clinician if you're unsure. I'm going to slide this through the swivel joint, and I want to make sure that there's about an inch of tubing sticking down through the bottom. Once that's in place, I can close this black handle to hold this in place temporarily. Next thing I'll add is the indexing clamp. And your indexing clamp will have some slots drilled into the bottom, so a longer one and two drill holes. These are for using the swing away function or locking the mount into place. So I'm going to slide this over the top with the slots facing downward. And when I look at the top, these are stamped in as well, so I can locate them easily looking down on the mount. But I just want to locate the longer slot so that I have access to the swing away function of this mount. Now I'm installing on the right side of this wheelchair, so I'm going to turn this indexing clamp fully counterclockwise before I tighten it. If you were installing on the left side of the chair, you would rotate that fully clockwise before tightening it. Now I'll just use my red T-handle wrench and tighten the bolt that's on the indexing clamp. Now if the black lever is open, the post won't slip down through the bottom because this collar is holding it in place. But I'll keep it locked for now. Next, I'm going to get the quick shift joint to add on to my vertical tube. So with the quick shift joint, there's different ways to install it depending on which side of the chair you're on. Again, I'm on the right side of the chair, and I want my handle facing away from my user, so it's harder for them to get to it if they have a tendency to want to play with that and loosen the joint. So I'm going to keep that facing away from the user. So I'm going to install the vertical post on the back side of this and my horizontal post on the front side. And now I can tighten the handle here. So that I have a nice secure joint to hold the device in place. Now this handle does have a release on it, so if you pull it away from the base of this and turn it, it actually won't loosen or tighten, but allows you to rotate the handle without actually adjusting the screw. So if you need to reposition this so that it's not sticking out to the side or straight up, You can do that by pulling it out and then rotating. Okay, now back to the swivel joint. When I open up the black lever, this now allows me to swing the device away. And if I lift up and turn again, I can move this completely out of the way and have it locked. So if I need to have a transfer with the individual in the chair, transfer them out, I can move the device out of the way. If I'm taking them out of the chair, it's probably best to just remove the whole mount so that the weight of the device doesn't tip the chair. But you have a couple of different locking positions that can go into. Or you can use the swing away component to just swing it in and out. With your lever, you want to make sure that that's facing the front again. So if you go through a doorway and that catches, it closes the latch. You don't want it to catch on a doorway and pop it open and cause the mount to become unstable. That's your installation for an RM-2.